Hello everybody. So today I have errands to run. It is my day off, so I'm going to be picking up some groceries at H-Mart and ordering some Korean fried chicken. I will show you also a recipe for one of my favorite ways to make Korean fried chicken at home. So I'm going to hit the road, get my day started, and I'll show you a recipe for delicious sweet and spicy Korean fried chicken. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back home. Everyone's hungry. We already have rice in the rice cooker. So what I'm gonna do, I wanna show you guys. So this is the soy garlic soy garlic, and this is the sweet and spicy one. We actually like this one a lot. So I'm just gonna garnish a little bit with some toasted sesame seeds. And this is lunch with some rice, side dishes, and all good stuff. So let me show you how I make homemade sweet and spicy Korean fried chicken. So good. Here I have some chicken wings and some boneless, skinless chicken breast that I'm adding a 1/4 cup of cooking wine. Here I'm also going to add a blend of dry seasonings. I have salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of Korean red pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and feel free to adjust the ratios of these dry seasonings. A lot of these seasonings and salt are to your preference. I'm going to give this a mix, and you can marinate your chicken for 2 hours or overnight for best results. Okay, so to work on the dry mix, I've added 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of potato starch, 1 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of Korean red pepper powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and this is granulated onion powder, and 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic powder. Again, ratios, you can adjust those to your preference. I'm just going to give everything a good mix. Here I'm going to create a wet batter. I'm going to start with 1/2 cup of my dry mix and add water, this is cold water, until a pancake batter consistency forms. You may have to adjust the water to the dry mix ratios to get the desired consistency. Now I'm ready to prep my chicken. So my chicken has marinated. I'm going to add it right into my bowl of wet batter. I'm going to combine and coat it well. Then I'm going to coat each individual piece into my dry dredge, and you want to kind of press in the dry dredge to the exterior of the chicken. And once it's all coated, I'm going to place it onto a baking sheet, and I'm just going to let it set on my counter for about 10 to 15 minutes. For the fry oil, you'll want to preheat it until it reaches around 360, 365, at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once you add the chicken, it will drop in temperature, so this is why you want to shoot for like 360-ish. I just like to add a wooden chopstick, and if it starts to bubble around the chopstick, we're good to go. I'm going to start adding my chicken. I will be doing a double fry for this. This is going to ensure that really crispy crust. So I will fry once for several minutes, remove it, and place it onto my baking sheet with a wire rack. And once I've fried all of the chicken once, I'm going to go in for the double fry. Now I'm going to work on the sweet and spicy sauce for the chicken. In a preheated pan over a low heat, I'm adding some cooking oil. Now essentially you'll want to saute your fresh ingredients. I'll be adding ginger and garlic into the mix, and I should have started there, but I'm starting with ketchup. It all works. So I'm going to add my ketchup into the pan, and you'll notice it's kind of a little too hot, so you want to watch for that. Start with the low heat. I'm going to add my water, give that a mix. Now I'm going to add mirin, and a lot of the ingredients you can adjust to your taste. Here I'm adding soy sauce. Now I'm going to add gochujang. Gochujang is spicy, so if you want more spice, go for it. If you want less, then just add less. The tastes are up to you. Now I'm going in with my ginger and garlic. And you could use powders in place of the fresh, but I was using fresh. Now to sweeten this, I will be using sugar and a little bit of honey. You can use all honey, you could use all sugar, you can always go for brown sugar, and adjust the salty, sweet, and spicy to your preference. I'm just going to give this a good mix. I will finish this with a little bit of sesame oil, let it simmer over a low heat for a couple of minutes, and that's your sauce. Okay, so my chicken is ready, my sauce is ready, and it's time to create this delicious sweet and spicy Korean fried chicken. Be sure to check the description below for all the measurements and ingredients in this recipe video. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.